Last time I talked about Iran or Iran, or I run away from the regime, or whatever it is that you want to call it, some of y'all made some very good points. Hoxton Dean, for example, keeps saying that, well, we should distinguish between the Iranian people and the Iran government that's allegedly been killing them. Which is like, alright, fair point actually, yeah, I can take that. But today, I want to make an even more important distinction in my opinion. And so, I'm gonna ask, should Malaysia choose money or solidarity? Last video, right, I asked you all if Malaysia will choose Iran, or the US, right? But that's a bit of an isi tersirat, which I don't think I explained very well. If you look again at what Donald Trump said, it is effective immediately any country doing business with the Islamic Republic of Iran, will pay a tariff of 25% on any and all business being done with the United States of America. This order is final and conclusive. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So some of y'all think that if our foreign ministry goes out and writes a couple of statements saying, do you know, we stand for international law, we stand for our brothers and sisters in Iran, then it means that you are supporting the country, right? Well, actually, the answer is no.
Also, it's way more complicated than we might think, cause apparently the government is killing its own people. So yeah, setting aside all that complicated stuff,
as I said, money talks a lot louder than religion, whether you like it or not. If you give 10 ringgit to somebody to buy a plate of chicken rice, that's infinitely better than going out and saying, I pray to the flying spaghetti monster that this bugger at the end of the YouTube screen is going to get a chicken rice. All this I pray in the name of his holy pasta, amen, amen. Bro, why do I need to do that when I can just give you the 10 ringgit so you can buy it yourself? In a similar way, right, why does Malaysia need to come out and make any statements when literally just buying from Iran in the way that it always did is the best possible way to help? On the other hand, if Malaysia comes out and says, we are the best friends in the world, we have one of the most important friendships ever, but then it stopped buying and selling from Iran because it wants to avoid the US tariff, right? Then I think it's quite obvious. You are yaya papayaing about how much you are in solidarity, but actually you are choosing money. At the end of the day, this is the real question that I am asking. When the rubber hits the road, when it will affect Malaysian citizens, are we really going to choose our solidarity, the brotherhood, the ummah? I wonder. Let me know what you think in the comments. Cause based on what I can see in the poll that we conducted yesterday, right, the answer is no, we're not going to do that. Even though some people seem to think that their government is going to go out there and just casually take the hit. Yeah, okay, sure, it's not bad to be idealistic, but if you think that Malaysia is seriously going to do that, then good luck to you. Now, I know the ways this argument can go. Someone will come up and say, Aiya, solidarity can feed you one man. Then somebody else will go up and say, but without solidarity, we are nothing. Then there will be some sort of like fairy tale scene where at the end of the story, the solidarity person ends up happily ever after while the money person just dies alone or something like that. But real life is not like that. You need money in order to feed your people, whether you are rich or you are poor, it doesn't matter. And if you're saying that you don't need money, then you're basically saying that, well, it's okay to not have food, not have enough money for your hospital bills. If people starve on the streets, as long as they are not me, it doesn't matter. Janji solidarity. So poop. It doesn't work like that. Very easy to talk about how people should fight for justice, especially when nothing actually affects you, and you have a biased view of the world that makes it so that just because Iran is so-called Islamic, then immediately then you have to have solidarity when they are not actually your friends. But still, I'm curious to hear what some of y'all have to say. Ignore the Iran and US thing for a while. Will Malaysia choose money or solidarity? And should it choose money or solidarity? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all to say about that, and bye.